This is Algebra 2, problem 2-21. In this, we're to graph these 2 points. We've got 3 different problems. Graph these 2 points and then find the distance between them. So first thing I do is I graph the 2 points. We're trying to find that distance between them. But you'll notice that if you drop a vertical line down and then a horizontal line, like so, it creates a right triangle. And so we can use the Pythagorean theorem where this hypotenuse is the distance that we're trying to find, this c. So I don't want c squared, I want c, so I take the square root. I've got my a and b are 11 and 5, so I plug it in. And then I simplify, and I find the decimal approximation for that. And so there's our answer, and I place them up above. Now I'm going to erase everything I have to start over with problem part B. Graph the 2 points, so I do that. I want to find the distance between the two. I drop a horizontal and then a vertical, and that creates a right triangle with legs of 9 and 8. So I've got the Pythagorean theorem again. I want to solve for c, so or the hypotenuse or the distance, whatever you want to call it, but we're trying to find this length right here of the right triangle. And I simplify that problem. I get the square root of 145, which is approximately 12.04. So I have the answers there in both radical or square root and the decimal form. I'm going to erase it and do part C. I graph the 2 points. I want the distance between the 2 points. Drop the horizontal and vertical, which actually happen to run right along the y-axis and the x-axis, and the distances are 5 and 5. And so I use the Pythagorean theorem, and I get the square root of 25 plus 25, which could be written as the square root of 50, but I also notice that it's just 25, and there's 2 of them, so it's 25 times 2. I like this better because it's easier to simplify, because I can take the square root of 25, which is 5, and then I still have the square root of 2. So it's 5 root 2. And that's the simplified radical form, or the square root form. You need to find what that is, decimal approximation. It's approximately 7.07. And so there's the answers, and I put it up here with the problem as well. And then the last problem says, write the distance you found in part C, this problem right here, in simplified square root form. Well, I already did that because I was thinking ahead that you always answer in simplified radical form. You don't always need to do decimal, but you always have to simplify, just like fractions need to be simplified. So my answer to that is I did. It's right up there.